All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel if you're a returning viewer. If not, then I appreciate you for stopping in. I hope you like this video today. Guys, with this one, I promise I'm just going to hop straight into it. So as you see by the title, I'm going to do an EDC 2023. I did one of these last year. You guys seem to like it pretty well, so I thought this one may even be a little bit better. Got a little bit better stuff. So, yeah. My first thing, I'm going to try and go from the most boring to the most entertaining, I guess, the way I feel. I started with my key fob. I actually like my Jeep a lot because it's lifted, but it's the key fob itself is pretty boring. So it's very bulky, as you see. I have decent sized hands, and that's a pretty decent sized key fob. So Jeep does make these extremely big for whatever reason. But yeah, that's it. Mine doesn't have the auto start stop, so mine's kind of boring. But lock or unlock, lock, my panic, and then this little thing I hit in my pocket all the time. Don't even ever use that. But yeah. That's my store key to work, and then that's my house key, and then a SIM card pop. That's pretty much it. That one's pretty boring. My next thing, of course, I guess every person needs one of these, but my wallet. This is an Exter. Got my Georgia weapons carry license in there, best state in the country. Got my credit cards in the back I keep in there. I do keep another few cards in there. It's pretty cool. It's got the little button on there you can hit and shoot the cards up. So don't really keep cashing it too much, one, because it makes my wallet like that, and that's annoying. And I feel like it starts to mess up the little flap over here over time. And then I do keep I got like insurance cards and stuff back in there. But yeah, pretty much it. You see, compared to my hand, started carrying this I carry my wallet in my front pocket overall now. So it is pretty nice to have this, pretty convenient. But yeah, wallet. This is probably, so if anybody watched my video last year, you saw I got one of these for me and my girlfriend. She has hers. Hers is out of butane. But I do still have mine. This is pretty cool. I found these on Amazon. They are an Honest brand, I believe. I don't remember the actual like manufacturer and all that, but it's a lighter, as you see. It is kind of big to carry around all the time. I'll leave this in my car. I'll probably put it in my bug out bag, or my yeah, I'll call it bug out bag. Probably put it in my backpack. I'll leave it in my car, a little bug out bag. Yeah, it's pretty. Can't really see the flame too good on camera, but it works, man. So I wanted something that was a little bit better than a lighter, just like a standard like Bic lighter, just because you never know. May need something that's got a little bit more push behind it, so it's pretty nice to have. I'll do this one next because I'm using my actual phone, so this one's a little boring, I guess. I have my phone. I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. Been using that for probably about 2 years now. It's what I use to film my videos with, so that's why I only had the case. But I got this case from Amazon. It's getting pretty dirty. I don't know why I keep buying white cases, but it's holding up pretty well. So I do have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's on me every single day. While I'm doing my phone, I guess I'll do this. This is a Apple Watch Ultra. I just got this. It's probably been a month and some change now. I don't think it's even been 2 full months. But yeah, this is one of the new ones. They're extremely big, extremely heavy. I got this band the other day, so it's pretty nice to have. I think it's kind of like the paracord material. So I'm telling myself if I ever need this cord, it's kind of doubling as a watch band and as I go and pick this cord out. But I don't know. We'll see. Got the Naruto on there, non-tail. But yeah, man, keep that on me every day. I'll try to. Some days I do forget it. Pretty nice to have. Can track your calories and stuff. Compass. If stuff ever hit the fan, then of course that'll go down. But I mean, I can still use it for a little bit of stuff, I guess. Carry these with me. Not every day. I try to, but my pockets, as you see, all this stuff is very tiny, so I got to keep it in my pocket. But it gets bulky. But yeah, these are my beats. So these double as 2 things. One, if I ever do have to shoot, I keep in my bug out bag right now. I'm about to change it out, but I keep a 300 blackout in there. It's not suppressed yet. So if ever I do have to shoot in public or anything like that, I'll need these. These have transparency on them. So the transparency is pretty cool because the little tips on these, little black tips on those, that when you put those in your ear, acts as like noise canceling. And then even with the it has a noise cancellation on there, but even with the transparency mode, it has that little tip still kind of acts as like a noise canceller. So I could go transparency where I can still hear all my surroundings and not blow my eardrums out. So hopefully I don't ever have to use my guns in public, but if so, I do want to be as prepared as possible. So using these is for music, podcasts, and as hearing protection. I do use these on the range too, so sometimes. Thanks to my girlfriend, just got this the other day. It was my Easter present from her. This is a Microtech OTF. I'm liking it a lot. Very cool. It is pretty big. That's the one I wanted, so Appreciate her. Got my knife in there, of course, the blade. Got my glass breaker if I ever need to break out of a car or anything if I'm stuck. So it's a pretty standard knife, guys. It's got the little for your belt on the back of there. Pretty cool. Appreciate her for that a lot. Been wanting one of those for a while. If anybody knows about knives, you know Microtechs are pretty expensive. So last thing, my gun. This isn't my gun, obviously, but this is the new holster I've been carrying. It does feel a little weird, guys, because I'm right-handed, so I do carry on the right side. I naturally want to carry this holster like this because the natural curve is like this way, right? So it curves like that, and that's how I typically would put my guns in my pants, is like front side and then have the natural curve, or put it over to the side with that natural curve. You can even see it in the video. It's curving this way, right? But the light is actually goes on this side. So you have to hold it this way, and that has a natural curve the opposite way, as you can see on camera. So that is throwing me off a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I can finesse the left-hand holster and then just kind of flip the hardware over to this side or not, but that's really throwing me off, because I go to put my gun, it feels natural in my hand like this. I go to put my gun down in there and boom, I can't get the light in because the light goes on this side. So I'd have to holster my gun like so. We are clear. Well, I guess I can go ahead and say this too. So this is my new everyday carry. This is a Springfield Prodigy 5-inch. It is running the RIP rounds. I know some of you guys are going to say, you're still running those? After what I saw testing mine out, I'm going to continue to run them until they give me an issue, but we are clear, by the way. But yeah, I do like them a lot. I do carry the 20-round mag on me. I have the 17 that stays in my car too, but I don't mind the bulkiness of the 20-round, and it looks extremely cool to me. So I carry those extra 3 plus 1 in the head, of course. But yeah, that's what we keep. But what I was saying is, with this holster, it feels natural for me to grab this, pick it up off my dresser, and boom. And that's the dilemma I've been having lately. I know it's a very small thing because I already have the gun on me in public, but that sucks. The gun goes like this, right? And for some of you that don't know, this is the Folster, I believe that's how you pronounce it, Floodlight 2. This one just came out like in March, so they're pretty new. This is a universal holster. It attaches to the light predominantly, and then got a little poke out right there. It has of course, the gun. It's supposed to be a bunch of different guns that are fit in there. It does have a little play to it. I mean, it's a universal holster, guys, so you can't be perfect, you know what I'm saying? But it does the job. It gets the job done. So I like it a lot. Appreciate them for making this. I've been wanting something like that, a universal holster. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I'll carry my little white water bottle too. My girlfriend got me that as well. Don't have it with me out here today. But other than that is pretty much my 2023 EDC right now. I do have my bug out bag, as I was saying, that stays in my Jeep. I will be using that. I'll probably do an update on that in general. I'm trying to get more stuff in. I got my tourniquets in there. I'm waiting on my med kit to come in. That way I can have all like my medicines and stuff in there. Then I do have, like I said, I have a Bear Creek Arsenal 300 Blackout pistol. I think I'm going to swap that out until my suppressor gets here. I just ordered a Draco. It's a 9mm Draco, but I think I'm gonna swap out with that. And they have 35 round mags. So I have 2 35 round mags. So running 65 rounds, or 70 rounds, my fault, in that. So that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, guys, appreciate you for watching. I'm getting a little long with this video, so I'll cut it here. But that is my 2023 EDC, my everyday carry. Let me know what you guys carry down in the comments. Let me know if I should update something. Yeah. Appreciate you guys for watching, man. Have a blessed one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.